A new data analysis reveals red flags about collision dangers in the airspace around Washington's Reagan National Airport. 1 year leading up to January's deadly crash, there were close encounters between helicopters and aircraft nearly every day. And for some reason, controllers didn't notice when choppers routinely flew too high, coming within just a few hundred feet of airliners. Chris Van Cleve has more.
In the year leading up to this tragic moment, where an Army Black Hawk helicopter collides with an American Airlines regional jet, killing 67 people, helicopters came within 500 feet of other aircraft at least 99 times, or about twice a week, around Washington's Reagan National Airport. And PSA, the airline operating American Flight 5342, experienced close encounters with helicopters more than 4 times a week on average over a 52-month period, more than any other airline. NTSB Chair Jennifer Homendy last month.
Why did it take 67 lives to be lost and families who are just destroyed forever to understand what was occurring?
CBS News analyzed data from 2 FAA studies released as part of the NTSB investigation into the crash, those studies prompting this question to the FAA during last month's investigative hearing.
What I'm trying to figure out is, how do we not find this out after an accident?
None of the airlines had identified any of the risk here. The Army hadn't identified the risk here, and we hadn't identified the risk here.
In the area where the collision occurred, helicopters were limited to a maximum altitude of 200 feet. But last year, 1 in every 10 exceeded that limit while flying directly in front of the runway Flight 5342 was about to land on. Former NTSB Chair Robert Sumwalt.
And maybe this did become the norm, that helicopters and airplanes were routinely operating closely together, so therefore it just looked like noise in the data, that people really were not taking it as a serious risk. And as we now know, the risk was unacceptable.
The FAA says it's developing new AI tools it hopes will spot patterns like the ones missed over Washington. Chris Van Cleve, CBS News.